Hey tribe, how are you all doing today? I am here to talk more about travel. Okay, so these last couple of weeks, we've been talking travel, right? All things travel stress, travel food, all sorts of stuff. And one thing that I could not ignore was essential oils for travel. So obviously I love my oils, use them all the time, like every single day, multiple times a day. And I love to share this with you because if you are looking to cut down on toxins, if you're looking for natural alternatives, if you want something that's actually effective and really going to support your body, they're a great way to do it. And especially when traveling because they're so compact and they can go with you anywhere. So we are not going to talk about all of these today. I have my oils. Seriously, this is probably less than half of my collection. I'm away from home right now for about 5 weeks. And it was so hard for me to narrow it down this much. But I have narrowed it down even further for you guys. So I just want to make sure, I just realized, just checking on my laptop, that I'm actually in the right place. Because I've definitely jumped in the wrong group before. Yes, okay, beautiful. Okay, so I've narrowed it down even further because most of us are not traveling for 5 weeks at a time. Most of the time when we're traveling, it's like a weekend away, a little road trip, maybe going on vacation for a week or two, right? That's like the vast majority of the travel that people do. You are not going to bring all the oils I just showed you for that much time. I might, but most people are not going to bring that many oils for that much time. So this really is about breaking it down and getting really specific and figuring out what you need. So a few of the oils that I recommend. First of all, I would say, this is a very general list. Figure out what your biggest challenges are. Often when traveling, sleep is a challenge, digestion is a challenge, mood support can be a challenge, dealing with stress, and immunity. Right? A lot of us get sick when traveling. If you're stuck in a plane, if you're stuck in a small space with a lot of people for a long time, you're more susceptible to getting sick. So that's kind of the things that we are going to focus on today. So the very first one that I want to talk about is lemon. Okay, lemon, super simple. Most of us have it. It is one of the oils that the vast majority of people start with. Even if you have a small collection, chances are you have lemon in it. Lemon is beautiful and uplifting. It's great for your mood, beautiful in the diffuser. If you're on a car trip, you can put 1 drop on a tissue, shove it in the car vent, and it actually comes out into the air of your car, which is really cool. And the other thing I love about lemon is that you put 1 drop of lemon in a glass of water first thing in the morning, drink that down, and it's a natural detoxifier. It just helps your body do a better job of what it's already doing, right? These oils, they're really good support. So if you are on vacation and you're drinking, if you are maybe finding that you're getting dehydrated, you're not drinking enough water, or just, I do this every day of the year, really. It's a beautiful way to start your day. 1 drop. I calculated it once. It's like, I want to say like 13 cents a drop or something crazy like that. Like, it's so cheap. So lemon, huge one. I definitely recommend it. The next one is Digest Zen. By the way, these are in no particular order at all. The next one is Digest Zen. So Digest Zen, I talk about this a lot. I love it. It is a beautiful blend of oils that are all there to support your digestive system. It comes, as with a lot of the oils, in regular or in touch, which is pre-diluted. As you can see, I brought both. So digestion is something I have a big challenge with, whether I'm at home or I'm traveling, but especially when traveling, different time zones, different food. It takes a while for your belly to get used to it. If you're drinking, again, a lot of us tend to overindulge when we're on holidays. If you're drinking more than you're used to, this is a really great one to just calm your stomach. So the touch is really nice because it's pre-diluted. If you haven't seen it before, it's like a roller ball. You put it on your belly. And I brought this on the plane with me. So if you're on a plane, if you're in a car, you have stomach upset, you literally just pull it out of your bag, pull your shirt up, be that weirdo on the plane pulling their shirt up, or go to the bathroom, I suppose, and roll it on your stomach. Seriously, like within minutes it helps. And then added to that, I put 1 drop in either some water or some almond milk or something, and drink it. And seriously, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So useful. If I only had to choose one, oh, I don't know, that's a hard choice. This might be it. Might be it. Hard to say. The next one is frankincense, which is in the bathroom. I forgot to grab it. And it's in the bathroom because it is great for your skin. So frank is good for like 1,000,001 things. It is the king of oils. It is one of my favorites, hands down. One great thing it's for is for your skin. So when we're traveling, again, quite often we're not taking care of our skin as we normally would at home. Maybe we are, again, on a plane, the air's really dry. Maybe we're in the sun, we're at the beach, whatever it is. Frankincense is so good for your skin. It gets rid of those red spots, evens out your tone, beautiful moisturizer. So that's great. It's also awesome for de-stressing and grounding. So you can take frank, you can just smell it. If you're traveling and you have a diffuser, it's beautiful in the diffuser. Most people are not going to have a diffuser when they travel. Again, I do, but I know that I'm not the average person. You can just put 1 drop in your hands, rub them together, and smell. So frank, beautiful, really grounding. Excuse me. Really grounding, really, really lovely. The next one is lavender. So lavender is the queen of calm. This is a beautiful oil. Again, most people have lavender when they're starting. It is a very common one that a lot of people start with. And lavender is beautiful, calming, relaxing, great to help you sleep. So good. Also really great for your skin. So you can use it the same way as frank. You can put it on your skin, reduces red spots, reduces inflammation. Also calms your mood if you're getting stressed, if you're anxious, if you're traveling and you can't sleep very well. Lavender is great. 1 drop on your pillow, maybe on an eye mask if you use an eye mask. You can put 1 drop in your hands, rub them together, sniff it. If you like the blend, there's also Lavender Peace or Serenity. It's called different things, but it's the same blend. You can use that as well, whichever one you prefer. I have both and I use both. It really doesn't make much difference. It's very much a preference thing. The next one is peppermint. So again, peppermint, well, I shouldn't say all, most of us know what peppermint smells like. Peppermint is great for so many things. Really uplifting. It is an awesome mood booster. If you're hitting that slump, again, with jet lag, or just traveling in general is tiring. Even if you're just sitting in a car for a while, you're getting that like, bleh, you don't want to have another coffee. Peppermint, put it in your hands, sniff it. It is beautiful and revitalizing. Also really good for headaches. I find for me, peppermint actually works better than most over-the-counter pain medications. So I put it in my hands, I sniff it, can actually feel it going like up through my sinuses. And then I usually take whatever's left in my hands, rub my neck, rub my temples. It's beautiful. So I highly recommend peppermint. Also, as a bonus, great for motion sickness, car sickness, plane sickness. Remember, 1 drop of peppermint is equal to 28 cups of peppermint tea. So often, you know, if we have an upset stomach, you're trying to digest after dinner, you're not feeling so great, you'll have a peppermint tea, or you can have 1 drop of peppermint oil. And it's great for sunburns as well. So this is one of those like really great all-rounders. Would not leave home without peppermint. Okay, let's talk about immunity for a second. So our immune systems, sorry, just adjusting. Our immune systems can really take a beating when we're traveling. We are often in enclosed spaces with a lot of people. We are stressed. We are not sleeping well. We are not eating our normal food. Sometimes maybe you're not taking your normal vitamins or your supplements or whatever it happens to be, and your body can just be like, what the heck is going on? Like, that's normal. A lot of us get sick when we're traveling, but we don't just have to sit back and accept it. We can help support our body so that our immune system can kick into high gear and really take care of that illness so that it doesn't ruin our trip. And there are 2 recommendations that I have for this. One is On Guard. So On Guard comes in, I don't have it with me here, But On Guard comes in just regular oil. It comes as On Guard Touch. You can also get On Guard beadlets. I don't even know if I put one in my hands if you can see it. They're very small. Can you see that? It's tiny, tiny, tiny. It's this little tiny thing, and it has On Guard oil in it. So this is your immune support blend. I'm gonna leave that out because I'm gonna take one in a second. On Guard is your immune support blend. So it is really the powerhouse. It is what's going to help your body get over things. So you can take it internally, you can use it on your hands, you can put it in the diffuser, help it clean the air. One really great way I love to do it is roll it, especially if you're kind of sick or you're worried about getting sick, roll it on the bottoms of your feet and up your spine a few times a day for like 3 to 5 days. And it can really just kind of be that boost that your body needs. If you want to go supercharged, which is what I do, I make what they call a flume or a flute. And what this is it's a immune, I've done it myself, it's a mixture. It's like an immune support roller blend. This is the heavy duty stuff. This is not the kind of stuff that you use like preventative maybe. This is like we're getting sick or there's sickness in the household and we want to keep others from getting it. So the blend that I make, this is like the adult dosage, and I would only use this for 3 to 5 days. So it's a 10 ml roller bottle. This is my funky 2-tone roller bottle. 10 ml roller bottle with 10 drops each. Frankincense, lemon, oregano, On Guard, and tea tree. That's flume. That's what it stands for. Frank, lemon, oregano, On Guard, tea tree, or melaleuca. That's why it's M. Or sometimes tea, flute. I put 10 drops each in a 10 ml roller bottle, and then I top it up with fractionated coconut oil. It is so powerful. So with this, I use it the same as I would an On Guard Touch. Put it on the bottoms of my feet and up my spine, kind of the back of your neck, for a few times a day for 3 to 5 days. I would not use this any longer. Generally, oregano is the really, really strong immune support oil. It is pretty much the strongest that we can get from doTERRA. So we don't want to be using that one all the time, but it is a beautiful one. You can also take this blend internally if you want to. I normally just take plain oregano oil internally if I'm getting sick, but you can actually take this internally as well, and that would be like 2 to 3 drops a few times a day. But I generally just kind of do the feet and the spine, and if that's not working, then I might kind of bump it up from there. But immune support, really, really, really big deal. Also, I mentioned fractionated coconut oil in this. I always have my fractionated coconut oil with me. I use it to take my makeup off every night anyways. Not that I wear much makeup, my mascara every night. So I always have it with me. It's in the bathroom, it travels with me. But if I am traveling and I need to make up more, as you can see, it's pretty much empty. I've been sick. This is actually the first day that I don't feel sick this week. So I've used all of this, but now if next week or the week after, if I start feeling under the weather again, I can just make up a new blend and I don't have to worry about it. So I would highly recommend bringing your fractionated coconut oil with you. And then if you're going somewhere that has bugs, if you're going to the Caribbean, if you're going somewhere where it's summer, there's going to be mosquitoes, bring your TerraShield with you. This is, I don't have it with me because there's no bugs in Canada in May. It's too cold still. But this is your natural bug repellent. So effective. I use it back in Australia. I use it all the time. So effective. No chemicals, safe for the whole family. Awesome. Highly, highly recommend it. And then the other 2 things that I recommend that have oils in them are these 2. So one is CorrectX. This is your essential oil ointment. So think of this like polysporin, neosporin, but like the natural version. So when we're on trips, we're gonna get cuts, we're gonna get scrapes. If you have kids, they're gonna fall and scrape their knee. I tend to scratch my fingers a lot. Maybe you cut yourself with a knife, whatever it is. Just because you're away from home doesn't mean that you wanna be putting all those chemicals on your skin, right? So bring your natural alternatives with you. This tube is so small, right? Fits in the palm of my hand. It's tiny. I just chuck it in my toiletry bag. If I don't need it, I don't need it. It's fine. Bring this with you though. You will regret it if you don't have it. And then the last one is my ice blue rub. So ice blue or deep blue, again, same product, different markets call it different things. If you are anything like me, I tend to pick up my luggage and inevitably I twist the wrong way, I don't suck my stomach in, I don't lift with my legs, and I get a twinge in my back. Almost every trip it happens. Also, maybe you're going to be more active than usual. Maybe you are going to be hiking a lot or surfing or doing activities that your body is not used to doing. Your muscles are going to hurt and you are going to feel it. And you don't want sore muscles to impact your whole trip. Like, that's crappy. Bring this rub with you. I use it all the time in regular life anyway, but it is such an easy thing. Again, just toss it in your bag. You don't have to think about it. It's a cream. And put it on before, if you're going to do a workout or do something really active and you're pretty sure your muscles are going to hurt. If you put it on before, it actually helps keep your muscles from getting injured and getting inflamed anyway, and then you put it on after again, and it's really soothing, and it can just help you from ever getting to that kind of painful place with your muscles. Yeah, I honestly, this is a big one for me. I highly recommend it. So I hope that this is helpful for you. If you're watching, whether you're live, whether you're on the replay, and you're like, oh, but I thought she would have said this. I thought she would have said this. What about this? Or if you have a specific challenge that you come across when traveling that I have not mentioned here, something other than, you know, sleep, digestion, immunity, that sort of stuff, let me know. I would love to give you more recommendations. Like I said, I have this giant thing. So clearly that's not all I brought. Those are just kind of my must-haves. But I would love questions, comments, whatever you have, toss them down below. Again, to recap, they are lemon, digestin, frankincense, lavender or lavender peace if you like the blend, peppermint, On Guard, the immunity blend, Terra Shield if you're going to be having bugs and stuff, Correct X, and your ice blue rub. Those are your 10. Yeah, so I hope that this is helpful. Traveling does not need to be difficult. It does not need to be the thing where you just toss all of your sort of natural healthcare to the wind and you're like, ah, bring on the chemicals. It really, like, these are so small and so easy to travel with, like, and they don't leak, you know, you can just toss them in your bag. Also, I have dropped these, I'm not guaranteeing this, but I've dropped these glass bottles in a lot of places. And I've never, knock on wood, I've never had one break. So toss them in your bag, put them in your toiletry bag, bring them with you, and make them be part of your trip. And they can really help support your body. They can help support your health through all of that, instead of you kind of just saying, screw it. So, yeah, I hope this is helpful. Oh, Maria, let me see. I can only see like one line of your comment. I have a friend who has recently been diagnosed with vertigo and I read essential oils are helpful. Is there anything you recommend? Oh, I have heard of this and I am not going to recommend live because I want to look it up. I don't want to give you wrong information. So let me do my research and I will get back to you on that one. I will respond to your comment, just not live. All right, guys, that's it for me today. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate that you've taken your time to be here with me, and I'll be seeing you very soon.